Hello everybody and welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI Part 19. We're back at the Hideaway. We got some stuff to do. The main goal is to speak with Vivian, but we've got some side quests and a bunch of yellow dots to check out. So we're going to go do that first. We're going to start up here, grab this side quest, wrap around, and then we'll finish up with Vivian, who I think is supposed to kind of give us the state of the world. Apologies ahead of time. This was a bad weekend for allergies. I did not get an episode up yesterday. I felt like garbage, and I don't feel super great. I had a sneezing fit today. I thought my head was going to explode. It didn't, thankfully. But I thought it might. So if I'm a little deep, deep in my voice and whatnot, that's why. Just trying to keep my head above water here. So, anyways, Yvonne, kitchen hand, what do you got?
I didn't take you for a scholar, Ivan.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first ton of worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Absolutely. A culinary pilgrimage. How could I refuse?
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic! Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
What are the plant monsters, right?
Anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps?
It's a bad
One of the
cookbook.
butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
Cool. We're not going to prioritize that one right now. We got some other stuff to pick up. It looks like one of these side quests, by the way, also gives us a new ability. It's got the plus sign instead of the exclamation point. Also, depending on how I feel, I'm going to try to record 2 episodes today, but that's going to be... I can already feel my nose and whatnot turning into itchy monsters. So, that might not happen. Wonder what that last option is for the Eurete Stone. Alright, we got a new letter to take a look at.
Deadlands wouldn't be half as bad as all the bloody dust.
Oh, we got 3 new letters. An apple a day. Sent by Otto. Lad from the yard ran up a basket of martels just this morning. Sweet as honey and crisp as the morning breeze they were. I told myself I was only going to have one, but I reckon if no one else listens to old Otto, I don't have to either. You let Nigel and his lot know they've done a fine job. Was the time you'd catch none but Sid souping on these, what for their foul bite. But for him, it never were about the flavor, but about what they represented. Our ability to make it on our own. And look at us now. Sid would be proud. A flame none brighter. Wade. My Lord Marquess. Marquis? I ask once again for you to forgive my men for your welcome back at the Lazarus, but certainly you can understand that you were the last person any of us were expecting to see at our gates. In the short time since our reunion, you have shown yourself to be the self-same man I followed into Stillwind those many years ago, a true bearer of your family's legacy. If only Sir Tyler, the Lord Commander, and all the others who were lost that night were still with us to see how bright your flame now burns. To you and your cause, I hereby pledge the swords of the Guardians, and am proud to stand alongside you once again. And All Quiet in the Dominion, written by Gav. The Dalmex and the Imperials are at a standoff. They snarl at each other, fangs bared like slum curs, but neither wants to make the first move. It's almost as if they both realize what a stinking pile of chocobo shit they've stepped in. If I were a man to lay wager, I'd put my copper on this conflict not playing out anytime soon. I shall keep you apprised. Apprised or appraised? Appraised. Appraised of the situation. That's what it is. There's our apples. A somewhat stunted, somewhat sweet apple, grown from the blighted earth thanks to the dedication and perseverance of one woman, Martel. Though she was to lose her life from the wounds she sustained at Kuka's attack on her hideaway, her legacy lives on in the saplings she saved from the ruins. Okay, let's go down to the mess, where we got that other quest and a couple other things. We'll figure out what this little quest is first.
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. Normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what'd you say?
Yeah.
Fine.
I wonder, like, does he upgrade his
Think it
forge
will
or
help.
something?
I knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
We probably prioritize that one, but it don't matter. We're gonna do these couple things first. Desiree, we do have some points.
How may I help you today, Clive? Your benefactors are a generous
Pillow
lot.
talk. Get a berserker ring. Such is the renown of Sid the Outlaw that much of my clientele would rather spend their time prattling on about your endeavors than making any endeavors of their own. For that, I feel I owe you at least a portion of my earnings. A particularly enamored sort left this on the nightstand. May it serve you better than it did him. All right. Berserker ring.
Here you are.
We need another 15 to... we expand our renown. Okay.
All done?
What does a berserker ring do? It feels like maybe something that would make us just attack at will. I don't know. Increases burning blade damage by 7%. Okay. Oh, wait, no, that's all right. Temporarily increases attack proficiency with each precision dodge. I don't know. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I'm not super crazy about some of the items. Okay. You know what? Just because I don't want the story to make us leave here without us dealing with Blackthorn, let's go figure out what his deal is.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
We both showed up at the same time. I thought we didn't want to do that.
First August, and now you. What are you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Phil shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
He likes a girl.
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like every clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. Now, every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy? You got what you came for. Now piss off.
All right. We're going.
We have to go buy that cuirass now to bring it to him? He wants to study it.
I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of ale. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
Okay.
This is taking quite a like.
Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass.
Oh, I forgot this was
Exquisite
Karen.
example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he
I
ain't
thought we'd
been
have to go
himself
further.
since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it were nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. He doesn't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe? Care Northern, that was it.
All right, we got our location.
Karen, we'd be lost without you.
At least you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leatherworker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
Okay. Oh. I was ready to fast travel to Karen event, but it's saying maybe we'll go look at the hunt board first. And then I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and knock out these side quests before we move on with the main story. We'll have this we'll come back here and have this conversation later. I don't want to push the story too far or anything. I'm not sure if that's a risk we run, but we'll try to avoid it. You can ask about the Griffin sighting. I just want to see, is there new stuff? Dozmare. I might actually go try to find these as well. I wish they showed up in like the menu as like a quest to track, but it doesn't look like they're going to. Did I hear you say you were hoping to hunt down a griffin? Then do I have a billet for you, an especially horrible one, locals called Dozmare. Oh. Got it. Care Norvent Westgate Sandbreck. I mean, I got what I needed from you, right? Yeah, okay, you just bring that back up again. Let's go there. Care Norvent was way over here, right? Dragon's Airy. North Reach. Care Norvent Glorious Gate. I think that's my spot. We could also look for Clairview while we're here. We could maybe knock out 2 of these. Clairview here. What did that say? Royal Meadows. Shoot. I might have to go back. I don't know. I only remember to use my, use my chocobo. Again, not sure how combat's gonna work with this, but I figure we just keep running, we'll be fine. That's not right. I don't need to fight these guys, so I'm not worried about it. Let's run across. I know that there's something in Clairview. Maybe we have to take out this first one and go back just so I zero in on where I need to be. I don't see. I think it just said the West Gate, I thought. These are all Dragonite. These are all, I don't see a Griffin. It's kind of nice with running around the world with a thing that has a sprint button. Just saying. I can't talk to you while on my chocobo? That's not cool. That might be our... Are you our thing? Raptor? Are you... No, you're not my thing. Are you my thing? You look like my thing.
Thanks, girl.
There we go. Okay. You're not exactly what I needed, but you're one of the things. Oh, this is the rank C one too, so that works out better. Or it works out even better.
That's what I think it is. This isn't gonna be easy.
far we're doing all right. Especially for my first time playing in 4 days. There we go. Oh, that was a parry. No, I blew it. Oh, neat. That attack is different now. Or unless I changed it or something, I don't know. Oh, we're close! Come on! There we go. Alright, got her. Notorious Marks lane. That wasn't too bad. But that was a C rank. It took a while. I don't know. Maybe the B is too much. We'll see. To see the pattern on the surface using crafting. Okay.
Rest well.
Okay. Cool. All right. So I wonder. I have to go back to the hideaway. I'm not sure where to find that one. Also, it's still showing my objective as the hideaway, but it's not doing... It's not like updating anything, so I don't know. Let me read this again.
How did we never hear about these guardians of the...
While passing along the trail from Lostwing to Caer Norvent, I should have read this part, one of our order was met with a sudden blast of wind so strong that it bent back the trunks of the old oaks, and heard a cry so terrible that he ran for his life. Questioning the locals revealed that this area was the nesting place of the elder griffin known as Dozmare, a beast much hated for its appetite both for chocobos and for children. So, Caer Norvent West Gate, while passing along the trail from Lostwing to Caer Norvent. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. Let's go back. Marble Downs. Okay, here's Lostwing. We'll just walk from Lostwing toward Caer Norvent and we'll see what happens. I mean, it looks like it's gonna have to be a pretty direct path. It just says along the path. It doesn't... I don't know. It's not very specific.
The crystals we get from the tailor wall.
I gotta figure out where to go. Place is always just super confusing. Also, it looks like I can't use my chocobo in town.
Word is, the Black Shields took a hiding. Hands of some pair.
No use calling Ambrosia now.
Why? Seems like a perfect time to call Ambrosia. There we go.
Come on. Run like the wind.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna... Probably not gonna find him in the woods, huh? I don't know. We'll see. Where am I? Might as well check. Dragon Avis, you're not my boy. We'll try to check some of the outcroppings and stuff along the path. Oh, Dragonet. I saw the name started with a D. So this is right about where we fought the last thing. Let's go, or the last bounty. Sorry, Notorious Mark. The good news is the marks are relatively easy to spot. I mean, you're not a griffin. No, you're a vulture. They're usually pretty big, and you can see them from a distance. Oopsies. Did not mean to do that. Especially not for 10 gil. I don't like the camera. The camera auto swivels. Can I turn that off? The camera auto, like, tries to position itself behind the player, and I don't want it to do that. Target follow. Player follow. Oh, yeah, cool. That's what I want off. All right. Yeah, there we go. Oh man, that was driving me nuts. It took me 20 hours to find it, but here we are. Lets me look in a direction that doesn't have to be directly in front of me. So it's got to be over here somewhere, right? Okay, we found it. I spent so much time thinking that it was somewhere over here that I didn't realize that we didn't actually connect. I think we can connect the dots here, maybe? Or maybe this is where Caer Norvent is. Anyways, this is the Caer Norvent River Gate, and if you look, there's a griffin up there. So,
Be safe.
it took me a while. About 15 minutes, but we found it. So let's get mauled by a griffin. I'm only half sarcastic. I don't know. I don't know if we're ready for B rank hunts. Come on down, bud. Majestic. Here we go. Dozmare, rank B. This will level up our renown as well. It'll take us over a hundo.
The work will have to wait. Look sharp.
Oopsies. Ooh, he hits kind of hard. Back up, back up, back up. You know, I guess so far this isn't going too badly. I did not quite get out of the way. There we go. I mean, he hits a little bit harder, but I think for the most part, he's not too bad. Yikes. Oh. Ouchies. Oh, she got... Jill just got sent. Ah, no. I read it too early. That was a good timed limit break. Ooh, that was close. Okay, we just need one more hit. There we go. Quick. Got him. Okay, alright. That was a fun fight. That was fun. I had a good time. I got Scarletite. Another crafting material. Alright. I've got another You know, I'm glad we did this, because if this does upgrade Blackthorn's blacksmithing stuff, I'll go on and do that last hunt. Get that crafting material and see what kind of, maybe we can, like, maybe it really expands the crafting. I hope it does, because the crafting right now seems
Could that be our man?
How did he survive? He was just standing there. Maybe he was hiding in the woods. Episodic dog pet. Torgolov. There it is.
Are you alright?
Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She sent you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
So this guy doesn't even think that highly of his own work.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but... well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well, you did save my life. And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do.
That's fair.
Sort of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some greaves to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Will do. And thank you.
Good chat. Seemed like a swell fella.
Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
There's our treated leather. We can go back to Blackthorn. Sorry I murdered you for maybe not a great reason in your eyes. Hideaway. Or should we go knock this one out quick? Let's go knock this one out quick. We'll be more efficient. Or this will be like a big globe-trotting one and it'll take us 4 hours to finish. Oh man, I'm so glad that I have full control of the camera now.
Thank you for sticking with us.
I wish I would have just thought to check the options before. Flesher?
Ah, welcome. Times may be hard, but if you got the gill, I got the goods. What can I do you for?
Unwanted violets, if you have them. Though I'd gladly settle for learning what they are if you don't.
Why, I haven't heard folk call them that since I was a lad. You're looking for scorpion tails. Unwanted violets is what folk used to call them back in the day. They turn a wicked purple when you boil them up. Hence the name. Used to chuck them in the pot when there weren't nothing else on offer. When there was a war on, that sort of thing. Thankfully, times aren't yet as hard as that. And even if they were, you wouldn't find anyone selling them these days.
Do the scorpions still live nearby?
I dare say they do. 3 reeds would be your best bet, if memory serves.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
So he kind of made it sound like they're maybe not the delicacy that they were maybe made out to be. I'm gonna fast travel to this one, mainly because this way I don't have to walk out of town and wait for it to be like, okay, now you can use your chocobo, chocobo, whatever you want to call it. Ride like the wind.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Except for like Choco Chick in Final Fantasy XIII, has a chocobo ever been able to fly in a Final Fantasy game? Is the assumption that like the gold chocobo in Final Fantasy VII flies? Or does it just run on water? I don't remember. I can't remember the differentiating points of like each colored chocobo in that game. Like some could run over mountains, some could run on water. I think the gold chocobo could just do whatever it wanted. All right.
Scorpions.
Oh.
At least I know what I'm up against.
I was about to say, these are a slightly higher level than the ones that we've experienced up to this point, especially in this area. Oh, I just got like, what the hell happened? I thought I died. I might if I'm not careful.
It's over.
Cool. Oh, I should use... There's my unwanted violet. I should use my ability points here quick. I keep looking at it during the spoils screen and then forgetting. I haven't been using Heat Wave. I haven't been using Gouge. What are the ones that I've been using? I have been using Pile Drive. Pile Drive and Thunderbolt. Thunderstorm. Thunderstorm's nice because it's got the distance. We upgrade it, increase the number of lightning strikes. Okay, we'll do that.
On before it goes bad. Or any worse, at least.
Okay, so that's done. We can hand in both our quests now. We'll hand in this one first.
Did you find our mystery ingredient?
I did indeed.
Marvelous! Let's see. What am I supposed to do with this? It's poisonous, surely.
You wouldn't be wrong. But that's your unwanted violet.
Into the pot it goes, I suppose. Wait here. I won't be long.
I don't want this man cooking my food. Nope. Well, it's surely poisonous, but I guess we'll just throw it in anyway. What's the worst that could happen? Murder. Ick. That looks gross.
Chance's stew, risen once again from the ashes of obscurity. Grab a spoon, Sid. Let's eat while it's hot.
Yeah, I'm not eating that.
I'm not hungry.
Well, it'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean. Your loss. Odin's teeth. What assault on the senses. It's like choking on swamp water. And yet, up through the pungency there rise complex, meaty notes. It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavors, but never have I tasted anything so fine. Thank you, Sid. Thank you.
From swamp water to fine in moments.
Welcome.
I must share this gift. I won't rest until a steaming bowl of Chance's stew sits before everyone in the hideaway. A single mouthful, and Molly will be breeding scorpions of her own.
I'm sure she will.
Ick. Ick. 125. We're going to be at Badge of Metal +1. Increases defense by 30. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. That could be useful in some of the boss fights that we'll probably have coming up, but... yeah.
Monster's taken quite a liking to the...
And with a bit of luck. How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this, along with his regards.
You're joking.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Let's recruit him.
I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my moaning to myself. Still, I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right up.
That was the idea. Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a Cursebreaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough narrowing. I've got work to be getting on with.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. It wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups. Right, now that's sorted, I've got duties to attend to. Thanks, Clive. You've given me my mate back.
Alright. Hopefully that gives us more options for upgrading now. Oh, that one was not worth 20 like I thought. Drake Slayer Belt Design Draft. Okay. Drake Slayer Belt recipe unlocked. Okay. You've obtained the design draft for the Drake Slayer's belt. Design drafts unlock new crafting options at the Black Hammer. Visit Blackthorn to the Hideaway. Okay. Interesting. Is it just one item, though? Is that it?
What do you want?
Seems like a lot of hullabaloo for what is not. I mean, I don't know. Drake Slayer's belt. We need Electrum. I mean, it looks. It's good. I can't use it. Drake Slayer's bracelets. Gelatinous mass. Okay. So we can't do much with it right now. No point in upgrading anything. So, okay.
And?
I mean, exciting that we got the new thing, but I don't know. Maybe not quite as exciting as it could be since we can't do anything with it since we don't have the items. And I guess it did unlock the belt and the van braces, so it unlocked multiple things. Okay, let's go grab our last little perk item here.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous
Swelling course. It used to be I would step into a tavern only to find myself overwhelmed with requests to sing of Dian the Bold or the Curl and the Serving Girl. But now all anyone wants to hear is of Sid the Outlaw. You have made me a very rich man, my friend. So we got a rose is a rose, Orchestrion, and an empty shard. Too bad you don't have an Electrum or a gelatinous mass.
All done?
Okay, and I'm going to do like I said. We're going to hold off on doing that story quest because we've got one more hunt. I'm going to go do that hunt. That should take us maybe to the end of the episode. The Broken Hilt in Rosaria. It's worth 20. And then we have the new Orchestrion there. Oops. This rest. Is that Rosaria? That is Rosaria, right? Central Rosaria, yeah. Okay, we'll just go to Eastpool and look at the map from there. I don't know where the Broken Hilt is. Oh. It's right behind us. That worked out pretty good. Now, is he...
Come on.
My gut says he's going to be up here at the end of this place where we fought the tiny dragon earlier.
We're not
See some spiders. Spiders and flowers. There he is. Much easier to find this guy.
Thanks, Cal.
Belphagor.
The wild one. Rosarian.
Yipes! Okay, I can't seem to knock him. Is he not staggered yet? Oh. No, I can't seem to pull him down. Okay. He hits hard.
Let's try.
Go. There was the upgraded Thunderbolt spell too. It worked pretty well.
Too slow.
Yikes.
Let's try.
No, what? I missed it?
Come on.
Oh, jeez. Tried it so hard to stay away from him when he does that. Use all my potions. I'm having a hard time getting out of his way.
Too slow.
Yeeps. I should use my limit break again. No! I got stuck in his fire. I couldn't get out. Man. I had him dead. I got greedy. I got greedy and I got stupid. He's a tough dude to dodge. Alright, we'll be more careful this time.
Enough of you, are there?
Okay. I said too, like I should use my limit break. Why am I not using my limit break? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is.
You deserve a rest.
So I will do that this time.
Let's try.
Did I miss? No. It should go better because I'm a little bit more used to his attack patterns now.
Let's try.
Except I'm not using my abilities right, like a big stupid. And not being able to, not being able to knock him. I guess he's not gonna be able to pull him over, which I thought I upgraded the ability that we would be able to do that, but I guess not. When I have him halfway staggered. Let's go full limit break here. Let's just mess this guy's life up. Almost 20,000 damage. That ain't bad.
Nice try. Too slow.
Oh my god, I'm too far away.
Nice try.
Oh no! Oh, I think I was out of range. I don't think that hurt me. No. That must stun me for longer than I imagined. Alright, I'm good with using my limit break again. This guy already beat me once. There we go. Come on, come on. He's tough. He was a toughie tough. Got enough for a level up. He was definitely worth taking out. Got all kinds of big numbers all over the place. Dragon Talon. Okay, that doesn't do me any good yet.
Oh, they're on it.
Oh, that would suck. I think we only had to use one heal that time. Okay, we'll go back to the hideaway. I don't actually think we got anything new that we'll be able to acquire. I don't think our renown points. I think we have to get to like 205 or something. Yeah, so we just have the equestrian roll. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll set ourselves up to proceed with the main story in the next episode, which will be episode 20 of Final Fantasy XVI. I'm going to go ahead and drop a save right here. Thank you guys for hanging out. Again, I'm going to see how I'm feeling. I'm getting a little sniffy, and I've had to like hold back a sneeze, and my eyes have been a little watery, so I don't know if I'm going to have it in me to record again today, but I'm going to try to make up for Monday where I did not have an episode go live. I try to get back onto a single day cadence, and the weekends have been busy, but I do plan on recording on the weekends again and try to keep this rolling. So thank you guys for hanging out. We'll talk soon. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.